Okay, Gary here again. And I've got to the point where all the wood is done on the wing. Now I've cut the foam and inserted them all into place. And now I'm just ready to take the hot wire to it. So I thought I'd just set the video up and show everybody how that all works. Just going to reposition the camera here a little bit so you can see how it works. I'll give it a minute or so to heat up. Oops. There. Just going to take a scrap block here and see how hot we're getting. That's pretty good. You should be able to cut through it without too much drag. If you have too much drag, then it's going to bow the wire and make the foam sort of malformed. So just letting it kind of cut through at its own pace here. Making sure it's going along the top of all of the ribs. Trying not to pull it too hard. It's a little critical getting the heat just right. If you get too much heat into it, then it's going to melt away too much of the actual surface, and so it won't be shaped to the ribs the way it's supposed to be. And if you get it too cool, then it's going to sort of deform the wire a little bit too much, and once again it's not going to be shaped the way it's supposed to be. And I'm trying to drop it in. There we go. Oops. I'm going to have to redo the front part a little bit more where the doweling goes. I'll just pull it through for now. There we go. So, now this should be all cut to the shape of the airflow. It looks really good. So you all these nice and flush. Oh, turned out super. So what I've got here is a little wooden bow that I've made. It's got a bungee cord on the top, and it's got a piece of really thin wire. It's a piece of nichrome, is what it's called. So it heats like the kind of stuff that you would have in a toaster. And then here, I've got quite the monstrosity. It's just a little transformer and a light bulb, and then like a wall rheostat kind of thing. So when you turn it on, you turn it up or down, whatever, to whatever heat you want to. And these electrodes are just connected onto each end of that piece of nichrome wire. And that's all it is. You just pull it through, cuts it all nice and smooth. You can see it's followed the shape of the rib really well. So pretty happy with that. I'll catch you next time.
Here I'm checking the foam fitment for the final time in preparation for gluing. I found the easiest way of getting the outer foam cores in place was to match up the bolt end first and have the outer edge above the end cap. Then slide the outer edge down on the inside edge of the end cap. And finally slide the foam core into the spar pocket. Here the foam blanks are all ready for gluing. Now the double end caps have been epoxied on, the foam core is glued in, and the trailing edge glued on as well. All that remains is to fill in the foam that was notched out to accommodate the mounting plate bolts. And that's it for this video. We'll catch you in the next one.